All right, guys. I'm gonna be shooting this part of the film, so this is part three, and be sure you watch the other two. So yeah, so we're on A Nightmare on Elm Street the remake. It left off on me. I do not want to talk about this film. This film sucks ass. I'm just gonna pass. So Blake, go.
I think the film is okay. It's definitely not even close to the original. I don't know why they chose like some of the people for the cast, like Rooney Mara. Like in the original, the girl was like happy, but Rooney Mara was like depressed. But anyways, I'll keep my thing brief, and I think the film was okay.
Yeah, me too. I think the film was okay. The kills. I mean, there were a couple. I only liked two kills. I like the ending death. I'm one of the only few people who liked it. The acting was pretty bad. I mean, Rooney Mara just can't play Nancy. I did like how Jordan was saying. I did like the guy who played Quentin's performance, but yeah, it was okay. The original.
m- my big problem with this movie is the fact that
That's my popcorn.
my big
My mom's
problem.
trying to steal my popcorn.
My can I talk? Can I talk? Thank you.
Yeah.
My big problem with this movie is that Robert Englund did not play Freddy Krueger.
Wait, no, it's my popcorn. I'm just playing.
I think if he had played Freddy Krueger, it would have been a lot better, because I think Robert Englund could have saved the film if he had played Freddy Krueger. So, yeah.
Okay, Grim Reaper. My opinion on it. I mean, am I like the only one who liked this film? Actually, it was
I think
good.
it's
But,
okay.
it was good, but Jesse, he's kind of a biatch, and Nancy, she sucked at acting, and I liked Quentin's performance the best. He played off a lot of movies.
Okay, guys, moving on to a Friday the 13th remake. I'll just say one thing about it. It sucks, in my opinion. It focused too much on sex and not on slashing.
I thought it was alright. I mean, same thing with Jordan. Like, just focus so much on sex. Like, there's like 3 sex scenes in the film: the beginning, middle, and end. Well, not the end, but beginning, middle, second middle. But the film was alright. I mean, nothing special about it.
I hate. I mean, I don't. Well, I used to like the film, but now I hate it because now I've thought about it. Like, I really hate the characters, and like Jordan and Andrew said, there's too much sex in it, and it's not. It doesn't feel like a Friday the 13th film for some reason. I think it's just because Jason runs. Like, he doesn't do that fast walk that's creepy and stuff.
He ran in the second one.
That sucks.
Yeah, I don't like this film. It's one of my least favorites. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's definitely not one of the best remakes. I think the acting was pretty bad. I like the first group of teens better than the second group of teens. I think if they stuck with the first group, it would have been a lot more interesting. And I actually do like Jason's film, but it's nowhere near the originals. Well, it's better than Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell, but nowhere near the other ones.
Alright, so you guys all know me. I am a mega Friday the 13th fan. I love the franchise, I always have. This movie was terrible. The only part I liked about it, you might disagree with me because I've heard what you guys have said, but you said there's too much sex in it. I didn't mind that at all. Especially the scene with Trent and Bree.
Oh, that was a good.
That was good. And
That was good.
yeah, and I did think the kills were really creative, especially the part where where Jason hangs the girl over the fire in the sleeping bag. But otherwise, I hated the movie. I mean, they tried to copy part 4, how he's looking for his sister. I mean, that's bullshit. And I mean, Jason's underground lair. I mean, what the fuck is that? I mean, I just fucking hate this movie. This is my least favorite remake of all time.
Caleb?
Alright. So, I totally hate this movie. I thought it was a piece of crap, and the only thing that made my day was, that blonde girl with I think Trent or whatever his face is when they're on the boat, and then he ends up like stabbing the machete through her head when he pulls her up. You see her tits. It was awesome.
Oh, okay. Moving on to number 10. This is Sacco with Vince Vaughn. I'm going to give a brief little opinion on this. This film was terrible. It's one of the only remakes that I've seen that is like play by play, like the original, like with the script. And I think that's one reason it sucked. But that's not the only reason it sucked. The other reason is you cast Vince Vaughn as fucking Norman Bates. Like, how do you do that? Like, how does that even happen? How does he even get into like to be casted as that? Like I don't understand. It makes no sense. The director obviously knew he would be pissing off tons of people.
I have not seen the film, like the full film. I've seen a lot of parts of it, but I heard it's basically just the exact same as the original, but I've seen some parts, like the shower scene, the ending. Oh my god, seeing Vince Vaughn, oh my god, just as a woman, oh my god, like it. No, yeah, just it's just not a good film. From what I've seen, the parts, it's already a bad film from what I've seen.
I've never seen the film, but I want to say something. I am never going to see the film because, one, why would you cast Vince Vaughn playing the classic Norman Bates? Like, come on, guys. It's Vince Vaughn. And plus, I just don't want to see it. I've heard it's terrible, and it looks terrible.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on, let me zoom in on you. Okay, go.
Okay. If you know me, I hate this remake. I can't stand this fucking remake. It is the worst film of all time, the worst horror film of all time, the worst fucking remake. Vince Vaughn is Norman Bates. Ugh. I just hate this film. And like, the acting was terrible. Everybody did terrible. They did not care about the original. Pass. Too late to pass, but pass.
You guys are probably going to be pissed at me for this, but this is my favorite remake of all time. I thought
Shut
it was
up.
way better.
Oh, you're kidding.
You're lying.
No, I'm honest to God, I thought it was better than Alfred Hitchcock.
No.
He's lying. Shut up.
No, you can't fool me. You're lying.
I'm getting past. I haven't even seen it.
Oh.
Okay, Grim Reaper.
I have to be really honest, but I absolutely hate this film. I think I'm gonna cry because I watched this film with Vince Vaughn, and I think I'm gonna cry right now. I just pass.
Okay, so moving on to I think it's 2010 or 2011 remake of The Crazies. I really like this remake. I don't know if it surpassed the original because I've never seen the original, but I thought the acting was done really well. It had a cool concept. And I really liked the lead star in the film, and I just thought it was awesome. I love this remake.
I have not seen this film in a while. I probably saw it when it first came on DVD. I probably rented it. But from what I've seen, I really, really enjoyed the film. I don't really remember much about it, but I do remember me really enjoying the film.
I haven't seen it, but I really want to see it.
Ditto.
I have not seen it either, so pass.
I love this film. Even though when I opened the case with the shitty disc art, I still loved it.
Okay, moving on to the next remake is Dawn of the Dead. So, I really loved the original Dawn of the Dead, so it took me a while to love this movie, but I really like it now. It introduced running zombies, and I love that fact now, and I think the acting's done really well, although they didn't use the same concept in the mall as they did in the original. It does have a mall in it, but it's not used in the same way as the original film. But it's a good movie, good remake. I enjoy it still this day.
This film is alright. It's whatever to me. I'm not really a big fan of it. To me, it's very entertaining, but, it's whatever. I mean, it's okay to me. There are some pretty good deaths in this film, and the zombies are pretty freaking creepy, but, yeah.
I really liked this film. I thought it was pretty good. And the running zombies, I have to admit, it scared the crap out of me when I first saw it. Like, just the fact of running zombies. And if there was zombie apocalypse and running zombies, we're all screwed.
Yeah,